Alright, so about time to get started. I'm on a 71 win streak doing random hardships. So this is the third cycle, just over halfway through, and got the Slug C. I did the random at the end of the run, and we just did NGA and had a really great run for NGA especially. And now we've got Slug C, which is one of my favorite ships. So, pretty happy about that. It's definitely a strong ship. You know, there can always be problems, but I'm not expecting, you know, after really bad RNG, it shouldn't be too bad. So, just gonna do some different yellows. For such a yellow ship, pretty simple. Might as well just pick yellow for everyone too. So, I think it's pronounced Gamboge, Hansa, and Lemon. Alright, so got the crew, ship, hard, enabled, Slug C, start. Ooh, right in a nebula. Makes sense, you know. Playing a Slug ship, go start out in a nebula. Feels fitting. So just take a look here. You know, we've got the only ship that comes with hacking and mind control, which is awesome, especially in the early game. It's like that just enables so many crew kills. Like there's a bunch of ships you could kill even if you didn't have a weapon, although it wouldn't be nearly as good. And the chain lasers, basically the only weakness of the ship really is that just having one weapon and it being a little bit slow to get going. But otherwise, pretty strong. It's got some scrap with the slug repair gel, so. Take a look at the sector. Yeah, so not bad. We've got some nebula jumps here. I'm actually not going to start out going with them. I'm not necessarily like rushing for a store to sell the slug repair gel, but you know, we'll see what happens. So attack the rebels. Okay, so what do we want to do here? So we can do, there's a couple things. If we do the mind control the weapons guy, because it's the lowest priority room, they're just gonna let him free fire. And then I think here, since it's a missile, we're gonna hack the weapons also. And that just gives us door control, and like we can shoot into here, and we can kind of manipulate and keep the fight safe, hopefully, and maybe get a crew kill. So we're gonna have to hack that. Probably gonna take the, no, they took the missile off. Ideally, I would have loved to let him like shoot it down, because if I didn't have to, in time, if I didn't have to hack it, I could open the doors. I don't have to break it right now. Trying to decide if I want to wait until this guy gets in there too. I don't think I need to be that slow quite yet. It can be a little safer because I just want to charge this up so I can respond faster. So I'm not going to shoot him too much at the start here. I'm going to do this. Alright, yeah, then he's going to come also. So their evasion should be low enough that we should have a really good shot at hitting him. I mean, if their piloting is only level 1, then it's like guaranteed. And that damages all the crew at the same time. They're all shooting each other. So even without getting fires, it's like starting to look pretty good. That one's almost dead. There you go. So we need to hit him 4 times. We've got extra hull. Firing faster now. So pretty set. One more shot. All right. Strip it for equipment and steal the civilian supplies. All right. Got something useful. All right. Just checking a couple things here. All right. So that was good. 24 scrap, some resources. Didn't take any damage. Wasn't even really in that much of a threat taking damage. And so fights like that are why the Slugs are so great, because it's, even with it being a bit slow, like, you can manipulate a lot of fights to just be kind of safe and give you crew kills pretty reliably. So I'm gonna go, I'm still gonna actually wait to go to that store, even though I think it's like repair just 30, so we'd have enough for shields, but should be okay. I say that, but so yeah, this is pretty okay. We don't need mind control. It can still be worth hacking just because it's like the only way this hurts us is this fires and then the beam drone shoots. It's like the beam drone can shoot, shields, whatever, pilot to do like a perfect swipe, and then it's a little nasty. Or hitting weapons and it's like with a slow weapon charge. So I'm debating here. It's like, well, do evasion guarantee that? I'm actually gonna hack the drone control and just hack it when it's gonna sync up. So it's like I might not even have to hack it the first time if it just time's wrong. But like here, this actually looks like it's probably gonna be, yeah. See, that's gonna be perfect time. It might not hit anything important, but do that. Alright, great, dodged that one, so was fine that time. Oh, can I shoot it down here? I might be able to shoot it down, actually. I think if I didn't stop it from firing, actually, it would have timed better. That's something I've only done a little bit of a, like, intentional tries at. Alright. It's pretty straightforward at this point. Shouldn't really be threatening. I was debating for a second whether it'd be worth like actually shooting the laser at first and then like hacking the drone enough times that we use up all the drone parts and then like training against this ship, but I don't think it's super worthwhile. It's probably like more optimal play, but it's such a strong ship, I think we can be okay with not doing that. Alright, we got chain ion. Not a very useful weapon generally, for sure, but we can sell it. So now I'm gonna go to that store, sell some stuff, see if there's anything worth buying at the same time as shields. There's something to it, honestly. I mean, it makes you a Lanius A. Like, I mean, Lanius A's weapon setup is definitely superior just because of that. I don't know if it's super worth buying one this early. I mean, let me think about it. Well, the only things for systems, cloaking eventually, and a battery. We need weapons. It's like the charge lasers, the other thing I'm kind of thinking about. Honestly, even to just use over the chain laser some fights possibly, or switch between them. You know, they'll delay me getting shields by like a jump probably, which is not really a problem. I'm just thinking, it's like, is this worth it? Depends what the, you know, if I don't find another weapon, totally is. I guess I'll just buy it, honestly. I feel like the chance of me suddenly not finding weapons and stuff for a while isn't like crazy low. And if I do, it's not that big a deal. I can always sell it. Alright. So I got a map, so there's no other stores here. I'm going to just measure this out so I can figure out what I want to do. 7 jumps. What's that? Sun. I don't really want to go there. Just check if these ones are. Yeah, I think something like that will work out. I could buy this shields buffer. I am actually not a huge fan of buying shields buffers. Sometimes it's like, you know, some ships more so than others, I'd buy it. But sometimes it doesn't actually matter. Some cases it can technically be worse even, although those are not super frequent. Although I've definitely seen it. So I'm just gonna vent him. So just gonna use this to split their weapons. I guess I moved him just so before and he missed the dodge. Got him a little lower than I wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. So I think he was at pretty low life. All right. Should probably vent him. Probably turn the clone bay on as well. Here. I guess clone bay ships like should probably have like sheet engine available. So for next time, I'll be able to speed that up a little bit more. Shields, great. So fights like that. Last fight we could have trained at. You can also train weapons with the charge laser because you can just fire a single shot. I mean, you could technically do it with a chain, but you have to micro hit. All right, like this one. I don't want to use my crew health. You guys fight each other. So we can train against this ship. I just want to make sure. I want to like kill one of them off, so I know they're not going to board. Or yeah, they're both too low health at this point now. Might just shoot one anyways. Oh, come on. I mean, I think there's no way they're going to board at this point, but I just kind of wanted to get one of them. There we go. Alright, no fire or anything. So let's see. Do that. Put that on auto fire for just so it does a single shot. So you can train up weapons, 2 shields, engines. Alright, so let me get the cheat engine going. Speed hack. So that's the only modification in the game I use to speed up stuff like this. So it doesn't take ages and ages. Alright, so that should be good. So I'm going to let that run for a couple minutes. Shouldn't take too long to train. And so I'm going to just take a quick break, grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and we're getting close here. Piloting's most of the way there. Engines will pick up, especially once we get another piloting point. And weapons done. So it should just be another minute or so. So overall, this ship, it's just like, it just comes with so much that at least fits my play style. You know, I know some people prefer boarding or whatever. But I always like getting mind control hacking, and I like getting a really early game. I'll buy it Sector 2. I'll buy both of them Sector 2 some runs if I can afford it. Sometimes over even buying a weapon, depending on the ship and stuff. So it just makes me happy to play it. I feel like it just gives you so many options, and it's like a lot of the boarding, I mean not the boarding, a lot of the mind control, like crew kill stuff, I feel like can be like pretty creative plays to get stuff to work out well and be safe. So I just have fun doing that. And sometimes it's just like formulaic. You just do the same thing over and over, but... Yeah, I mean, with 2 weapons already, it's like, if we're thinking like end game flagship, you know, some upgrades, you know, like 1 more shield bubble at least, 2 more engine points, cloaking, a 3rd weapon, you know, hacking 3 and like 2 more crew, and like that's, you know, you're about ready to fight the flagship with that ship right there. So it's not, you know, we're not that far for being Sector 1. Of course, you know, I'd like more than all those things, but I think my last cycles like C run was like a 1200 scrap run, and I like didn't even realize it because it was just so smooth the whole run. It didn't even matter. Alright, so we got it. So let me turn off speed hack. Alright. So now we can get back to it. Hey Ray. How's it going? All right. We'll take the rock. Why not? Gets us a bunch of blue options. One of the few things we still need for winning is more crew would be nice. All right, so it's gonna go up this way and hit those nebula points. Result in B run is low scrap. Yeah, that ship's a little tougher being low scrap. Because it's like it's a really strong ship, but you do need like a little bit of an early game, or you know, it can be threatening. Okay, so where are they gonna hack? That changes a lot. And they got the ion intruder coming over. Hacking doors, that's not a big deal. That's actually pretty great. Right, yeah. For a second I was like, wait, that could be shields maybe. I'm not sure where the hack comes in for that. Probably there sometimes. This guy's coming in. How do I do this? I don't care about their weapons, but I don't want them to run. Yeah, I think doing just the shooting, piloting thing is bad when they're trying to run here. Actually, I'm going to wait until I'm firing for this one. Trying to think of who do I want to hack here. I'm gonna actually see if I can just hit this normally. And do door control. Alright, great. Alright, so maybe I can still get a crew kill here. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's not what I want to deal with right now. So he's going to shoot something. But having the charge laser over the chain laser kind of helps me be okay with that mistake. To have the threat of like weapons being reset and crazy slow. Alright, so that gets that, because this is going to hit me somewhere. Stupid iron intruder with the door hacking, it's driving me a little crazy. Yeah, because that's going to vent out, so you're just going to die by the time you get in there. This got a little messy. Let's just see, where is this going? This is going to hit mind control, that's fine. This guy just needs to like die. Right, I want to like get control of this ship first. So let's do that. Shut him down. All right, you guys go do that. You start busting in there. Power oxygen. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I just noticed your message. I'm a bit tired too. One of the reasons I haven't streamed for a couple of days is just like been quite a bit busier with work and like toddler life. So it's like, you know, if it was a hard ship, that's why I like picking the ships before I, you know, start the run, because it's like, okay, I knew it was Slug C, so I was like, whatever, it's fine if I'm like a little out of it, you know, I can still handle it. I just want to get them to mind control, and so I can like get them fighting again. They're just gonna send another one over eventually. But maybe I can stop them. Okay. Alright, how low are you? You guys a little closer. Alright, good. As long as you're not going in there. Oh, he's probably gonna die. That's okay. Oh, there you go, you can run away. Alright, there we go. 16 scrap. So I took a damage and was just like a little messier because of the ion intruder. But wasn't really a big deal. This thing was like, oh, I trained my crew and now I'm gonna vent them all. Well, I guess I'll repair that together first. Attack should be going, but it didn't seem to be. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, whatever. Try and figure out next time. Alright. Missile weapon. So we'll do the, well, don't want to. I guess I might actually do the hack on weapons and still mind control the pilot this fight instead of the weapons guy. It's like I like chain laser better, but I don't always trust it. So I always like how this times out because it's like they can both kind of get each other because of the different speeds with him hitting him. Yeah, and they have a med bay, so I feel like I just knew to do this because it splits it all apart. Just wasn't sure why until I remembered what's going on here. So that's Mantis down. He's gonna get in there, but that's okay. Do that. I went into O2. I was hoping at least he'd go into weapons instead. I'm not sure how it decides it, because it's like usually they'll do the closer and there where it's equal. I don't know if it's random somewhat or if it's always like a certain way. Yeah, so unless I get like a fire or something, this isn't happening. I don't know. Mind control just breaks crew sometimes. It's like the NG's just sitting in engines now for no reason. Like I wonder if the O2 gets low, that might reset him. Like he'd run and repair it. Maybe if I mind control the Mantis or something. I don't know. Now see, so weird. I have no idea what's going on with that right here. All right, there we go. Go fight each other. Doesn't actually matter because we're just gonna have to kill him now. Alright, let me check. I know I have the other nebula jump still, and then 3 more jumps. Alright, so I was gonna go up here, so I want to do the sun fight. That was the plan. Yeah, I've just I can't sleep at night. I've never been able to sleep at night really, so I have a bit of a shifted schedule, and so I do some work at night, and then I have some free time at night sometimes, or chores, or like if I'm tired. But yeah, I usually stay up until I guess I usually go to sleep between like 3 and 4 a.m. And then wake up at like 9:30. And actually, I have more energy doing that than if I like go to sleep earlier some nights, because then I have a really erratic schedule. And I've actually figured out this works pretty well. Been doing it for a few years now. But so I still work like during the day though. Also, some days are just take care of my toddler, whatever's going on. Since COVID, been more at home again. I was home when he was like an infant. I took care of him the most, and then now that we're open, but like we don't have childcare because of COVID, I'm home with him again. And I'm just like blanking out here and taking the wrong out, taking 5 hull damage thinking about my toddler. Totally fine though. It's because it's also the ship, and this is why I was okay playing right now. But I mean, I like taking care of them a lot, but it's also just, difficult developmental stages at times, and compounded with, everything that's been going on. Artemis. Never like those Artemises. Breaks the door and then he doesn't want to go in. but that's okay. Because I think you can mind control him before he finishes. And that'll draw everyone in. Alright. I think with the timing it's actually better to hold off shooting them there, but I wanted to get this charging. I didn't spin it up yet. Then just let him repair level again. Since it's not a lead out, I don't have to worry about that coming on. And have him go at it again. Alright. And the exit. Sell 10 missiles. Because I don't know if I'm going to end up getting a bomb or a missile or anything ever. Alright, Mantis or Zoltan? It's like probably actually Mantis. I mean, Mantis is like... I feel like I underrate Mantis a little bit, probably. Just because I've had a few Mantis sectors that are horribly low scrap. But they're easy ships often. So I go there when I have like bad ships. But I mean, if I put the weapons up, this isn't so bad against Zoltan shields. It's not great, but it's like my biggest strength is nullified against Zoltan shields. And I don't super need a store or anything, so I'm gonna go Mantis. And then, you know, that path is up to a nebula, so I don't really want to go Uncharted if I don't have to. I think that's the reasoning I'm going with here. I do want to get weapons up, but I'm also curious if there's going to be a store, you know, right away. I don't remember what quest that was. Jeez. Climbs on things and throws everything. Yeah, that sounds pretty close to about where we've been at. He's 3.5 right now, and just gotten like physical, and like gotten super developed in some ways all of a sudden, and like really good, but then alternates that with like being really bad. It's just, you know, like going through a lot of changes at once. Come on, reloader. Hey, a reloader, perfect. My favorite. It just knows what I need right now. It's just Slug C throwing a reloader at me. That's great. So maybe I'll even stick with the chain. Now, if I get another one of those chain lasers start getting pretty good. I think technically with like 2 or 3, you can get through 4 shields with just 2 chain lasers because the speed gets up high enough. I'm kind of curious what this quest is because I forget what it is. I'm just trying to see if there's a store there. I kind of want to go this way. Alright, Pride opening, so we've got a clone bay. Hey, we get a human crew member. You can stay in shields, because shields isn't great to vent, and then you can also help with piloting if there's fires there too. So this works out pretty well. Yeah, we've got the doors option for this too, right? Oh, steal it, great. Free fuel. I love how that's just like never a bad option, because it feels like it should be sometimes, but it's not, which is actually very classic FTL. Alright, pulsar, boarding stuff, definitely hacking weapons, you know. So you're gonna go get vented. You just start getting you guys punching each other, because I'll still do crew kill here if I can make it safe enough. go fight him. Shields, clone bank, good to be aware of that. Actually, you gotta switch this around so he doesn't have to walk so far. Chain into weapons. Alright, a couple fires, that's great. I really like that. Alright, you guys can get back to your posts. Alright, that might even stop that from firing. Alright, that's awesome. Weapons. Yeah, and that's why the chain laser is not great here. But this might be enough to just deal with them if the hacking picks up again. Alright, yeah, they're probably dead. Nice. Stun bomb. Yeah, I have a problem with reloaders. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I've bought some, and not so much now because, you know, I'm a little more careful. But, like, early on in the streak, my first cycle, like, I delayed shields to buy reloaders once, I think, in Sector 1, to buy it on, like, Lanius A. Which I think is a great ship to have a reloader on. Like, there's a couple of ships I feel like are really helped out. Oh, man, that was dumb. Oh, this one. Let's see. I don't care about crew that much. This gives me a better chance at a weapon. If I at number 2, I think this is like a better. This is a better option, guaranteed, unless you get the like 1 out of 3 chance on this one. I mean, I don't need a weapon super bad. All right, NG, that's great. So he's freebie. But yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I do think there's certain instances where a reloader I think actually can make a kind of significant difference, in kind of surprising ways. Like where I've bought one in like Sector 2 on like a weaker ship, and then I had a bunch of fights where I disabled their weapons like half a second before their missile fired. You know, something where it's like it could have been a difference where that fired first. But it's like hard to really judge how fair that is always, like as a comparison. You know, every little instance of something seeming close. So really bomb is the only concern here. I'm gonna let the one guy board, because I got enough crew to kill him easily. And then start them shooting each other. I could switch back to the chain, but it's okay. So we got a med bay. Just kind of wanted to like actually kill him and not just delay him. Alright, so just need to worry about whatever this bomb is going to do. Let's see. Piloting, that's okay. Alright, so low enough level teleporter, that's good. Guess I could do like a med bay hack. I mean, I still have a decent amount of drone parts. I don't need to worry too much. They got a lot of hull though. You know, this might be a fight where I can save a drone part. Whatever. Never mind. Take it back. That's okay because it's still got an extra level on that. So what order do I want to do this in? Yeah, I think this works, because I do this first, and then I shoot it, and then have them fight each other instead of repairing it. Ah, miss. Come on. Alright, so this needs to get repaired much faster now, because they bomb it. You don't need to run to the bomb. Alright. Hacking fire. Ah. That's actually like fixed stuff. Alright, do I want to bother with venting all you people? I think we'll be okay. I guess I did want to get that quest. Could possibly dive if I have to. Mini beam, Alright, so this is easy weapons-wise. Kill you off quick. Yeah. Swap around the crew health a little bit. Actually, might just clone you mid-fight. Alright, so I'm actually switched to the chain even though it's that late in the fight, because it doesn't matter. We've got a fire. All right, more crew. I haven't seen the store. I might miss it, but might also be right there. Maybe I can get cloaking and easy dive or something. Alright, so this should be mostly safe. I guess I need to like split my crew up somehow. Go over there, I guess. Yeah, if he's running, I'm gonna do piloting hack. Yeah, I mean, I'll still have enough time. Should be fine. Alright, so he's not getting anywhere. Just need to turn this drone off. Alright, there you go. I got some training. Perfect. Oxygen back on. Yeah, I'm in the States. I'm in New York. But not in the city. Yeah, I figured it seems there's a split between people who stay up really late from the States and people who are up like early hours in Europe. Let's see what we got at the store. Flak 1, Biobeam. Ooh, that's fun. I definitely don't want that. A battery. So I'm going to buy that so there's a better chance of getting cloaking. Buy the flak because how can I not? Almost tempting to buy the Biobeam. Overkill though. It's like you don't need it for the group kills. I don't think I've ever bought a Biobeam. So I'm not looking to make that a first. Like, is it worth doing that and diving and getting that free stuff? Because it's like I get a free drone from this one, I think, guaranteed. I think I can go there, or just like keep going because I totally don't need to like dive and do that. See, I mean, I feel like that's the choice I usually make because I just avoid diving, and so I have lower scrap runs and I have lower score than I feel like a lot of people. Yeah, New York State. So, like, do I care about? I mean, yeah, I really don't care about making the run even longer also. All right, free drone here. See, I got free drone from the exit. That would have been overtaken because I'm diving. So that's what that's telling me is like, don't bother with that. Tempted by this sector 3, abandoned sector. Have mind control if they have mind control or whatever, if that's a problem. And it can be a little more annoying to crew kill, I guess. But I wouldn't mind finding stores to get cloaking soon. Because I think it's not until Sector 4 that they have the bombers, which are like the really scary ones. So, we'll give it a go. But yeah, whereabouts do you live in Europe? Assuming that's where you are, or I guess parts of Africa. My sister lives in Bosnia, so she's I think +6 from us. She's lived there for like 20 years. So I feel like I'm a little accustomed to like that time shift. All right, got a store there. So I'll probably try to take 1 or 2 jumps first. Get a little more scrap. Template ship. Probably should buy the weapons up, honestly, instead of holding off on the scrap. But let's see what they hack. Piloting. Yeah, these rooms are so hard to get at for the hacking drone. They're so like they're not near anything. So I'm safe from their weapons though, so that's nice. They're almost dead. They can shoot the clone bay soon. Alright, that. Oh, both of them. Nice. Let's see what level their clone bay is. So they're cloning like data banks. Try to surrender. Not generous enough, unfortunately. Alright. That was easy. So yeah, I'm going to go there because I realize I don't want to be running around with only level 2 weapons still. So I want to make a decision here. So, do I sell something? This is where people be like, oh, you should have bought the reloader. But I'm glad I bought it still. Might sell the charge because that's not a weapon I really want to hold on to super long. It doesn't cause fires. It's a little slow for the number of shots. Because cloaking would be great, but also I want to spend that scrap on getting my weapons up. There's another store. It's like that sucks. I was hoping that other store would be over here. Yeah, I think this was just like bad to jump here. Thinking about what I want to do, my priorities actually. Because I feel like getting weapons up is a better choice. Because I'm just going to see like some nasty 2-shielded ship all of a sudden and be like, well, that was stupid. Yeah, I got the battery even. I'll just buy those. Alright. I think that just makes more sense. Alright, just another empty jump. Oh, and I've disconnected apparently. Alright, let me figure that out.